or watch this.
This should look like another planet, bro.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
I might have to try to talk him out of changing that, but I know Kanye fans will be mad at me. Now, Bully's dropping on 3/27. He has put a promo in. Now, what I can tell you about this promo is that this is not new, and I believe he had this promo already. But when he was gonna name the album something else, he would use those images, and he was like heavily leaning into like this, like, you know, KKK stuff. And I think now that he's completely off of it, he's kind of going with the creative, you know, whatever trailer. But apparently this is part of the trailer. Also, this too.
Oh, it is. Steve, get your gun. Might have to shoot it. It's spelling something. What the heck?
So apparently he
Who's the
hires
bully?
drones to like put Bully like in the sky, like somewhere on the West Coast. And these are actual drones, lit up drones. So
Bully?
Who the hell's Bully?
Bull. Wow. Well, we got a bull out there in the pasture. I don't know.
you see that guy with his gun in his hand? Interesting. Okay, not only did that happen, essentially we get to find out that Kanye is going to have his first show back in the United States in years. Now he's going to have his first show in LA in 5 years, and he was going to do the stadium in LA. Now,
Is Kanye uncanceled now? I never thought that Kanye would be able to perform again in the United States. So this is amazing. This is crazy that he's selling out a stadium in 2026. I actually got to see Kanye when he performed at Rolling Loud, and that was in LA. That was when Future had brought him out during his set. And I think that was like the last Rolling Loud that was lit, you know, but I got to see Kanye in person. And I thought that was going to be the last time that I get to see him in the States because of the whole controversy. But, hey, man, apparently he's back and he's selling out once again.
there was so much demand after not seeing Kanye in the United States for so long that not only did he sell out one stadium, right, which is, we got to think about like 50,000 people, he's supposedly sold out two, which is now 100,000 people. Now, there was a million... 10 point, no, not 10, sorry, tweaking. There was 1,081,000 people waiting on queue just for him. And we get to find out that, man, there's a lot of demand for Kanye West. You know, people want Ye, people want him to, you know, obviously kind of get off the rant and shit. He hasn't ranted for a while. We all saw what happened with Andrew Tate and those guys, and they played one of his songs, and he kind of even said, yo, listen, I don't want you guys to play that song. So he looked like he is moving on a straight and narrow, and he wants to entertain, which, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I might, I can't go, well, he has back-to-back shows, or like 2 shows. Wait, when's the show? That's not on the night of the album. The night of the album, I'm gonna be doing my show in Miami. When is Kanye West LA show? He has a second SoFi show, but it was April 3rd. Oh shit, I might have to pop out. Now, I'll tell you why this is also big. Apparently, once he started getting into like a lot of the anti-Semitic stuff that they accused him of, SoFi Stadium was one of the first people to tell him, hey, we're not doing nothing with you. And
now they're back.
He basically had to take his ball and go home. Like they were telling him like, yo, we're not doing it. So it looks like, I don't know if it's necessarily a plan or just a change of heart. They have kind of figured out how they could just chill out with this type of stuff. And also,
I feel like right now, since music is dead, specifically rap, hip hop, I feel like people need Kanye. Right now, in this very moment, the people need Kanye. SoFi Stadium probably needs to have that show because they know that it's going to sell a lot and that it's going to be a lot of money to gain from it. And, you know, and maybe that's why they're back fucking with him. They don't want to admit it, but hey, at the end of the day, it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that money, you know?
Kind of rebrand him a little bit and also kind of still capitalize and show his value within the market that people do want to see him. That's interesting. That is interesting.
I swear to God.
And he apologized. Yeah, he did apologize, but the apology was kind of like, what does this mean? I always felt, I thought this was like goofy. I was like, yo, who the hell is this guy wearing this shit? Why is he talking to him? And the whole time he's holding his hand, I'm like, yo, this guy, yo, you ever dap it up and your hand takes a little bit too long on somebody else's palm and their shit is always sweaty? So now your hand feels like kind of like moggy and shit like that. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. His name is Rabbi what?
And myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes
they forgave him.
You know, people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way.
Hey, let me tell you, if cancellation is real, well, it's definitely real. And I think Ye finally felt the after effects of it. We rock with Ye, but he couldn't perform in the United States. Music companies were taking out his music. Like, they were really kind of starting out with this blanket boycott. And that's what makes Kanye, I think it probably made him realize that, hey, listen, you're not going to be able to continue this career without having some self-reflection. So I think he's definitely having some self-reflection, if you ask me. Definitely, but I remember this.
When you act, when you have this disease. So it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage and messed up the living room. Now when you get back, it's your responsibility because that's your child. And that's the way I look at it. It's like I gotta go clean up the kitchen, I gotta clean up the living room, I gotta clean up the garage. Yeah, and it's a big deal for me as a man to come and take accountability for all the things that I've said, and I really just appreciate you embracing me with open arms and allowing me to make amends. And this is the beginning and the first steps and the first brick by brick to build back the strong walls.
He said in Yandut, Rabbi said the Judaism. The Judaism brought to the world a way for someone when he regret about something that he has done wrong. And
what language is this guy speaking?
the Jews live on this way of if someone did something wrong, you can regret.
Anyway, it looks like Ye is back, man. Ye is back. He's still selling clothes. He's still putting out stuff. And it appears... I keep telling people, don't go down the Ye path. I don't think they'll forgive you, or I don't think people care when you get canceled. We do care when Ye get canceled, though. And if he is on canceled at this point, I am very, extremely proud of him. My one thing with Ye is, like, are we just waiting on Ye to snap? Is he a ticking time bomb, or could he control himself for any long-term obligation he has?
Regret and fix it. And the rabbi is hugging you and hugging everybody.
Wes.
And God willing. And from now on,
no matter what happens, no matter what happens, what he says, Kanye is Kanye at the end of the day. Kanye is going to say crazy stuff. He going to snap on people. He going to speak his mind. He does it over and over again. And at the time that he's doing it, a lot of times he sounds crazy. And then, boom, we living in the future, and it seemed like everything he said is starting to come to pass. It's so many things that he said in the past that actually came true, that actually happened. Like, bro, the last person that was doing shit like that was Tupac, bro. So it's like people are just interested in this guy. You know, they want to know what he's doing. They want to know how he's thinking. They want to know because he obviously knows something. He keeps on predicting the future. And it's like all of that bullshit that he said, you know what I'm saying? I don't support any of that shit. You know, but it's just remarkable how this guy is able to just bounce back from challenge to roadblock to roadblock, just bursting through it, all just because people are interested in his creative mind, you know, and they value it that much. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Strong things and good things, and only good. You are a very good man.
Amen. That's the best, man. Yeah, good.
Nah, they for sure canceled him. I feel like he's back now, man. Like, if you look everywhere,
Well, I don't think he's back all the way though.
it's just
Not all the
can
way.
he just shut up?
No,
Shimon
he can't.
Bully.
He can't. Akademiks. He's yay.
There's something else.
He's
with
always
him
going
on.
to talk his shit, bro. This is not going to be the last time that his ass do some wild shit. Promise that.
Now he was back in the United States. He was overseas for a long time. He was back in the United States. He lost this. He lost this lawsuit where he's going to be forced to pay a handyman $140,000. So someone came and did some renovations on his Malibu home. The one that he lost like mad money for. The one that he claimed that he was going to do some underground bunker, but it never really got that far. And then he kind of like just gave up on the idea, just left the house for dead. And after he's kind of like revived his efforts of dealing with it, now people want pay. And you get to realize, it says, jurors reached a decision on late Tuesday afternoon in Los Angeles civil trial over disputed compensation for renovations. The verdict was announced on Wednesday morning. In addition to the $140,000 payment, he's also ordered to pay attorney fees, court costs of the mixed verdict. The plaintiff, Tony Saxon, claimed in Superior Court that Ye agreed to pay him $20K per week under a 2021 deal, but only turned over one $20K payment and a $100K payment for construction costs. Yeah. That's the problem with Ye.
But
Ye
that ain't
will
shit, though,
get
man.
you on a team.
140K?
You might be like, yo, Ye, I need this amount.
That ain't shit, man. 140K to Ye is nothing. Take that money, dude, and get the fuck out of my face. If I'm Ye, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm taking it.
Money. He might be like, done. And then you basically have to chase him around to see if you can get that bread. And it seems like that's the thing. Seems like that's the thing for sure.
It ain't nothing to a boss.
Yeah. All right. So Ye is I think he's back. I'm excited to see his show. I think what people have looked at and they're really excited. Did y'all see his show in Mexico? Kanye West, Mexico. That show was crazy. Listen to this or watch this.
This shit look like another planet, bro. I'm telling y'all, this guy's mind, his creativity, his innovations, like, it's literally taking us into the future. You know, and that's why he's always going to have a following. He's always going to have people that wants to know what is he doing, because, bro, look at this shit. This nigga's an astronaut, bro.
Yeah, very, very phenomenal.
Just skimming through it. Like,
Well, this looks amazing. Like his stage design is crazy. His stage design makes it seem like there is a intimate moment here.
that fucking stage design.
One
like,
thing I
that
love
shit-
about Ye, he goes 1 versus 20.
that stage design looks like a fucking ritual or some shit, or like this nigga is like taking the show to a different dimension, and it's like everybody in that room is just going to a different dimension, like shit.
Thousand. Well, in this case, 1 versus like 40 to 50,000. Yo, he makes an entire stadium. This is a stadium, not even an arena. It makes it look manageable.
If you love somebody tonight, hold on so tight, so tight, so tight.
Someone said he sold out of tickets in 3 minutes. Wow. You know, I hope Ye considers himself lucky. This is the industry and just music saying, we're not done with you yet, man. We love you. You're still one of the greatest. We just want you to do what you do best. Focus on that. And by the way, I would imagine that Bully doesn't have most of those songs that we think are going to be on it. And I'm wondering how much... What's homie's name? That Dave Blunt's. He did
Blunt's.
Bianca, I just want you to come back. I'm wondering if those type of songs are on it or it's different type of songs. I feel like he's almost kind of like back on this super focused, hella serious era. And I'm not saying that the other stuff wasn't from a serious era, but looked like he was having a lot of fun. He was just like joking around. This one looks like this is targeted. He's doing this for a reason. And
Yeah, man, you got a story to tell.
he wants to get something off his chest. Nothing
Yeah,
like too
man.
crazy, but he wants to show people
We
like
gotta
he's the
figure
GOAT.
out what the fuck is going on with Kanye
Does anyone
West.
beat Ye in a versus? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Chat, just give me one more topic, man. It is 4 o'clock, man. I'm finna get off of this bitch. I ain't gonna cap with you.
Yeah, man. There we have it. Kanye West is back, apparently selling out stadiums in Los Angeles. Got the new album on the way, Bully. Definitely gonna check that motherfucker out. It's been a good year for albums so far. We had an ASAP Rocky album. We had a J. Cole album, Baby Keem, Don Toliver. Who else? I know I'm missing somebody. And then now we gonna have Ye album dropping. Baby Keem. Did I say Baby Keem? All them, man. Like all that shit going crazy, man. No Kizzy. Appreciate the love and support, y'all. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Click the post notification bell. Till next time, y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Stay safe out there.